Have you ever wondered what it's really like to be a celebrity in America? Not just the glitz, the glamour, or the red carpets, but the behind-the-scenes hustle, the unexpected encounters, and the wild, hilarious chaos of trying to make it in a single day? Well, I decided to find out for myself. And let me tell you, what happened was nothing like I expected. Hey there, welcome back to Factual America, the channel where we uncover the extraordinary stories and hidden truths that define the United States. Today, I set myself the challenge. For one whole day, I tried to become a U.S. celebrity. I wanted to know, can you fake it until you make it? What do you actually have to do to turn heads, get noticed, and maybe, just maybe, be mistaken for someone famous? Stay tuned, because the answer might surprise you. Here's how it all started. With a plan scribbled on a coffee-stained notebook and zero Hollywood connections, I began my day at sunrise in downtown Los Angeles, the city of angels and wannabe celebrities. Step 1. Look the part. You'd think this means a designer suit, maybe some flashy sunglasses. In truth, based on my intensive research, a questionable number of TMZ articles, today's celeb uniform is casually expensive. Oversized hoodies, rare sneakers, and sunglasses big enough to cover your entire face. I hit up a thrift store and you'd be amazed at what you can find for 20 bucks. Did I look like $1 million? Probably not. Would people mistake me for an up-and-coming TikTok star? Maybe. Step 2. Arrive in style. Be honest. When's the last time you saw a celebrity roll up in a hatchback? I splurged on a chauffeured black SUV for an hour, a scene straight out of an award show. I tried to embrace the mysterious vibe as I stepped out near Melrose Avenue, home to street art, paparazzi, and if you're lucky, a "hey, aren't you that guy from that thing?" moment. The true test? Could I cause a scene just by existing? I put on my sunglasses, adopted a slightly harassed expression, as if dreading the attention, and walked down the street. Within 5 minutes, no lie, a couple of tourists followed me, whispering and giggling. One guy snapped a sneaky photo. My heart raced. Was I being recognized? Or did I have mustard on my shirt? Only time would tell. Step 3. The power of entourage. Let's get real for a second. No one becomes a celebrity alone. I roped in 3 friends, promising them free lunch and the chance to act ridiculously obnoxious. One played the role of a handler, shielding me from imaginary autograph seekers. Another faked frantic phone calls in an attempt to look important. The third just shouted, "We're late," every 30 seconds. Did we look ridiculous? Absolutely. Did passers-by seem impressed? Surprisingly, yes. But here's what you might not know. In LA, the line between celebrity and oddly confident civilian is razor thin. People approached us asking, "Are you someone I should know?" When I mumbled vague responses, they seemed even more convinced. The social experiment was working. But the real twist came when a street performer, a man spinning flaming batons, offered me his microphone. "Hey, you gonna sing for us, superstar?" My friend started chanting my fake stage name, J Atlas, J Atlas. Next thing I knew, I was freestyle rapping about breakfast burritos. The crowd cheered. For a brief shining moment, I felt untouchable. Here's where things get interesting. Fame in America comes with perks, but also with bizarre expectations. I tried to jump a lunch line, something I would never do as a regular person. I expected glares, maybe a stern word from the hostess. Instead, she smiled and asked, "Are you with the band?" I nodded. Suddenly, we had the best table in the place. Was this the power of confidence, or just LA's perpetual hope of rubbing shoulders with the next big thing? Maybe a bit of both. The afternoon brought more celebrity tests. I tried to buy coffee with a made-up name and told the barista it would probably trend on social media. She wrote it down, snapped a picture, and said, "I follow everyone these days." At a boutique, I asked to see something off-menu. The sales clerk led me to a secret room filled with shoes that cost more than my rent. Everywhere I went, doors seemed to open as long as I acted like they should. Of course, not everything was red carpets and free coffee. When I tried to photobomb a small fashion shoot, I was politely but firmly ejected. Security guards watched us like hawks at every fancy hotel, and yes, at one point, a teenager ran up breathlessly, then asked if I was someone from YouTube she liked. When I confessed the truth, her disappointment was epic. So, what did I learn? First, in America, fame isn't always about talent, status, or even being recognized for real achievements. Sometimes, all it takes is boldness, a dash of mystery, and looking just lost enough to seem important. The American dream of sudden stardom is alive and well, and in cities like LA, everyone's looking for the next big thing, even if the next big thing is just a guy in rented sunglasses and a borrowed hoodie. But here's an honest moment. Pretending to be a celebrity is exhausting. The endless pressure to perform, to stay in character, to field stares and questions, and above all, to never ever let on that you might just be a regular person in over your head. It made me appreciate the real celebrities who navigate this every day, often with actual talent, immense pressure, and the weight of public scrutiny. Still, for one strange, dizzying day, I got a tiny taste of that American fascination with fame, the good, the bad, and the completely absurd. And I realized maybe the real celebrity magic isn't glitz or recognition, but the power we all have to reinvent ourselves for a moment or a lifetime in this crazy country of possibilities. So, what about you? If you could be a U.S. celebrity for just one day, who would you want to be? Would you go for the Hollywood star, the standout athlete, or maybe the viral sensation? Drop your answers in the comments. I'm genuinely curious to see where your American celebrity dreams would take you. And if you enjoyed this inside look at pseudo-fame, hit that like button, subscribe for more factual America adventures, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching. Remember, in America, you never know who the next big thing might be. Until next time, keep dreaming big and keep it factual.